Once again, Dark Wolf here, and if you can't tell by the shirt I'm wearing, today's review, The Force Unleashed. I mean, The Force Awakens, sorry. Force Unleashed was a good video game. My review of The Force Awakens, is it better than A New Hope? That much! I believe it is. If anybody knows what Star Wars is, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Basically, The Force Awakens is the 7th episode of the Star Wars Saga, which takes place many years after the events of Return of the Jedi. We find out that Luke Skywalker has gone missing. I don't know where he is, what he's doing. The Sith are back. The new guy, the new Sith Lord, Kylo Ren. And he's looking for a map for Luke Skywalker. There's actually a map to locate Luke. He wants it, obviously, to kill Luke. But the Resistance, once known as the Rebel Alliance, is also looking for this map. Now, they have part of the map in BB-8. They don't know where the rest of the map is. Now, the film opens up right into the action, kind of like New Hope did. We're shown the new stormtroopers, these guys. Cool outfits! Way better than the original. This time they hit their targets. This time they can actually see. But they are on a desert planet. I don't think it's Tatooine. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it's been a while since it's not. It's where the best part of the Resistance is acquired the last part of the map to find Luke. That's when the First Order, which is what's left of the Empire, attacks, looking for the map. The last part. Obviously, they've got the rest of the map. They just need that one bit to complete it, and they'll find Luke Skywalker. When they're ordered to execute the remaining civilians that are there to support the Resistance, one of them cannot do it. And Kylo looked at him kind of like, as if he knew this would be trouble. That was Finn. Finn goes on to help the rebel pilot, resistance pilot. I'm sorry if I keep calling him the pilot. It's just I can picture him in my mind, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name. It starts with P. I know that. Shoot, I hate comments on that. Like I said, I suffer from ADD. You can't remember things very quickly. I can see face, but it's hard to put names to it. Because we didn't hear his name a lot. But he's the best part of the Resistance, and Finn and him escape, and Captain Phasma is not happy. Neither is Kylo Ren. He is pissed that one of his stormtroopers helped this rebel or resistance fighter escape. So getting fired is he. Basically, they're shot down in their TIE fighter. They crash land on Jakku, which is the replacement for Tatooine in this movie. And here we find Rey. There, he's been captured. Rey finds him. She frees him. And, well, she is actually a slave. But she finds scraps to sell for food. Basically, her family left her there on Jakku. There's been rumors that she's Luke's daughter or something. I'm personally one of those people who think that. If you had your own opinion, that's great for you. But yeah, Finn ends up crashing on the planet of Jakku, like I said, and he falls into the sands thinking that the pilot, Poe Dameron, that's it, Poe Dameron, just remember Poe. He thinks Poe has sank with the ship instead. Finds his jacket, everything. But he puts it on, and he goes towards where Rey is camped at, where she sells her goods. And BB-8 tells her that that jacket belongs to his master. Obviously, she thinks he stole it, so she starts giving chase, and he bolts it like a bat out of hell. Just fix that right here. He is like, but she ends up catching him, and he tells her and BB-8 that Poe sank with the ship. He's probably dead. He thinks he's dead. But it's not too long after that the First Order finds out where they are and attack them. They were gonna get on this one ship, and he said, well, what about that one? It's like, that ship's garbage. If they were gonna get on board, says garbage will do. It's the Millennium Falcon. How dare you call the Millennium Falcon garbage? What a piece of junk. But yeah, they basically steal the Millennium Falcon away from the person that she's been selling parts to. And Finn is shooting down the TIE fighters. They end up getting away. They head into space, and then all of a sudden they're docked on another ship. Who docked that ship? None other than Han Solo and Chewbacca. What have Han and Chewie been doing since Return of the Jedi? Well, Han got married to Leia, and they had a son. Became Kylo Ren. Spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't seen this movie. So, in fact, I'm going to put that in top. If you have not seen The Force Awakens, do not watch this video. First place, but I just guessed everybody saw this film. But turns out Han and Leia separate after Kylo or Ben fell to the dark side. Thanks to Snook. Who's Snook? There's rumors that it was Mace Windu. I'm not sure. But Han and Leia separated. Han's been collecting Ragnars for money, basically smuggling them, but different types of things. He owes some money to two different clans who end up catching him. Now, Finn and Rey were gonna activate, I think it was the airlock, to where they would both be. But, wrong switch. They unleashed the Ragnars. ship, and trust me, these things are mean buggers. They aren't friendly. And they kill almost everyone on the ship. Han, Chewie. Oh, Chewie got shot, by the way. He gets shot in the arm, so we're all thinking Chewie's gonna die. I thought. And he dies in the books, so I thought he died in the movie. We'll get to that in a bit. They escape, and they meet up on this planet where, once again, problem where I can't remember the name. Bug-eyed alien with which she's got the magnifying guns on. In orange, she collects stuff. She knew Han for a while. Rey feels something calling her. She goes down to the vaults of that place. What do we find? It was Luke's and Anakin's lightsaber. Anakin's from episode 3, Luke's from episode 4 and 5. Blue. She touches it, and man, she gets visions like there ain't no tomorrow. If you want to know what the visions are, watch the footage. It's probably somewhere on YouTube. She does not know that she has Force abilities. This freaks her the heck out. As she's running back, Finn obviously just wants at us. Finally admits the truth when she meets back up with him. Says, I'm not a resistance fighter, I'm a stormtrooper. I was bred to do one thing, but I've got nothing left to fight for, so I'm just getting out of here. Yeah, he kind of changes his mind when he finds out that Rey was captured by Kylo Ren. And Finn activates the lightsaber to fight against his former allies. And the First Order has really done their homework when it comes to lightsabers, because they've actually made weapons that can block a lightsaber attack in case they were to come up against like Luke Skywalker or somebody. But they fight, and Rey is taken to the main ship, the main Star Destroyer. And it's here we find out that Kylo Ren wears the mask to hide who he used to be, which was Ben Solo. He also has the remains of Darth Vader's helmet and skull. So whenever he feels the pull towards the light side, he would consult his grandfather, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. But he tries to get the information out of Rey of who she is and what she's capable of, much like he did with Poe Dameron about where the map was. Also to note that Kylo can have bits of temper tantrums if he doesn't get his way. Especially when he learned that Finn helped BB-8 steal a freighter and got at him in Jakku before they could intercept BB-8. And when he found out that a girl helped him, sorry, I'm really tired. I haven't had a lot of sleep lately. He grabbed the man, one of the First Order captain, by the throat with the Force, from Grandma's throat, and he said, "Well, girl, it's obviously he knows who it probably was. So this is a big threat." So obviously she's somebody important. But she uses her Force powers to block him out of her head. And he literally goes to Snook and says, she's strong with the Force, she'll be a threat if she figures this out. Which she ends up trying to use her powers and understand how to use them for the Stormtroopers, saying, you will loosen my shackles and leave the room. And he was himself tied in those shackles. But she finally comes down and consciences, you loosen my shackles, leave the room. I'll loosen your shackles, I can't remember what else she said. And you'll drop your and I'll drop my one. Drops what? You gotta have some humor in there. She ends up finding Finn because the Resistance has a huge plan, because Rey is escaped to basically what is the First Order's new base. Remember how the Death Star was the size of a moon? A small moon? This Star Killer base, it's the size of Jupiter, basically. It's big. And unlike this Death Star, where it can only wipe out one thing at a time, this thing will shoot one giant laser which separates into multiple lasers, which will wipe out multiple planets. So they did their homework on how to improve on that. Yikes. And basically they are going to wipe out every planet that they believe has Resistance based on. Wipe out the Resistance once and for all, wipe out the Republic once and for all, and reestablish the Empire as the dominant planet in the universe, the galaxy. So Finn says, I know how to destroy it, I know how to deactivate it. Han takes him in, and Finn then admits he was a sanitation worker in this space. How do you think Han reacts to that? He's a little pissed. Sanitation? Oh, I would be. But they end up finding Captain Phasma, and they get her, hold her hostage, to deactivate the shield so that the X-Wings and stuff can bombard the crap out of it and blow it up. But then Han says, well, what can we do to her? Is there a trash compactor here? And she looked up and shocked, and Finn's like, yeah, there is. Uh-oh. Ooh, take us back to episode 4. Thank you, Harrison Ford. But it ultimately leads up with a confrontation between Kylo Ren and Han when he decides he's going to try to talk his son back to the light. He literally yells out, "Burn!" on Solo. He literally tells him, I can literally do this, like, take off that mask. You don't need it. He's like, we'll see if I do. The face of my son. They have a good heart-to-heart, and you think Kylo is going to turn back to the light side. But then the planet is fully charged. It literally absorbs the radiation from the sun near it, and when everything goes dark, Kylo activated the lightsaber and killed Han. It literally shocked me. I didn't see it coming. My grandmother saw it coming, but I didn't see it coming. It was like, no! How could they? That. Han's dead. Ultimately leads to the point where Finn and Kylo Ren have a fight, and Finn gets badly injured, where he drops the lightsaber. Kylo reaches out with the Force, but it goes past him and into Rey's hands, who it's chosen. It's a major fight. I mean, it's not anything like the first trilogy or the prequel trilogy, but it's because, well, Finn and Rey have never actually had training with a lightsaber, so they're not gonna, be fancy acrobatics. they're gonna be like hard hitting, trying to knock the lightsaber out of Kylo's hands. Because if you look at my shirt, his lightsaber's like that. So, yeah, why it was like that, I have no idea. But it looked cool. But yeah, it ultimately ends up with Rey hitting him right across the face like this. He's got a huge scar now across his face, so pretty good use for that mask now. But the Resistance is able to destroy the planet. Kylo, I believe, gets off the planet. The Snook says, get Kylo to the leader of the Resistance, who also says, get Kylo Ren, take him to me where he's training. It's time to finally find him, which is going to lead into Episode 8, which comes out in 2 years, whereas where the original trilogies took 3 years. The original and the prequel trilogy took 3, these are going to take probably 2. And we have Rogue One in between, which comes out, I think, December of this year to hold us over. You know, where we get to see the return of Darth Vader, which is awesome. And if you don't know what Rogue One is, it's basically the story of how they acquired the Death Star plans in the first place. But yeah, that was the Force Awakens review. So if you have not seen the movie and you just watched this video, I am sorry for ruining it for you. But if you have seen the movie and you just watched this video and you have your own different opinions, leave them down in the comments. Tell me what you thought about the movie. I'm open ears. Like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to get these videos out as soon as possible, but with my work schedule, with Walmart back there, I work night shifts every 5 days. It's going to be a little hard. I'll probably post videos on my days off, but I can't make any promises. But you guys are awesome. Until next time, may the Force be with you.